Ready?
Rolling.
Rolling. When I think about Eastwood, as far as being launched out as a pioneer, 2 years before we got launched out, I was in the Perth conference. God spoke to me at the altar, told me that He put a church in my heart. I saw that church in my mind with many different nationalities, but predominantly Asian people. And so I was excited about that. I went to Eastwood some months later and did some work there, felt really stirred about Eastwood. I had known Eastwood since I first joined the Navy and lived in West Ryde. And so I knew Eastwood and West Ryde for a while. So I was excited about the city, really excited about Eastwood, and excited about God's possibility to build a church. And one of the major things for us was praying about where we wanted to go, where we felt God wanted us to pioneer. That was an excitement to us, both Sharon and I. And pioneering in Eastwood was an adventure for me, definitely for the boys, and I'm hoping that all of them look back now with fond memories. I know I do, I know Sharon does. We love all the people in Eastwood, so that was it was exciting to see what God did in people's lives. Very memorable moments. Seeing Valerie get saved was the first convert. Valerie came in and asked us for some food, and I said, if you listen to me preach, we'll give you breakfast. That was our first service. Fantastic. Then Danny Zhu, I think, came to the night service. Leo Wren came to the next service on the Sunday morning. Then Gwen came in. Every church needs someone like Gwen, a grandma of the church. She probably brought more than 100 people into the church over the period of time we were in the fishbowl.
For anybody that doesn't know me, my name's Cory Bourne. I'm the pastor of the Potter's House Church here in Eastwood. Welcome out to church today. If you don't normally come to church, thank you for coming.
Then you had Bark and Lamb got married in the Ladies' Rest Centre in the fishbowl, with so many people at the wedding that was standing room only. And I'm sure that Liam's dad came and saw us in the rest centre and thought, what are we doing here? It was good fun and comical. And then when Leo and Alina got married, monumental, both those marriages, key people, key disciples. When the Tabak family, Alex and Lily, came in, got saved, Paul, Sarah, just having Trent and Diane in the church when they got married, having my boys help us, it was like an army setting up in the fishbowl and packing down. I was talking to someone the other day in Bankstown and just praising the Lord that we don't have to set up and pack down, but it was very easy to do in Eastwood, in the fishbowl, set up and pack down, because I had the 5 boys, into it, working hard. They did a great job, made it easy for us, and then getting into the building, the Eastwood building where it is today, into the Legacy building. That was a tough battle, tough assignment to get that done, and God really helped us. Alex helped me a lot. Bark, Leo, everyone praying and just having our prayer meetings and working together. And we just had a really great family atmosphere. Really, the church really was a family, and that was monumental for me, monumental for my family. And I just thank God for those valuable memories.
in your heart. His love for people is with you. His generosity, His generous spirit, His out there overarching, just larger than life spirit is in your heart. And it's been such a privilege to take over from His work. But I tell you, it is a miracle that God has done in Him. And that He has been able to come to this city and build a church and leave a lasting impact. And this church will always be a legacy to what Pastor Cory and Sharon were able to do through their lives, what God was able to do through their lives. So let's give him a warm Eastwood welcome as he comes into preaches this message.
Amen. God's a good God.
Lift our hands and let's pray.
Mashiki ende basanda barama shiki ende barobo siki ende. We claim your word, your guest.
Okay, well, this is, well done. The church is alive and thriving after 10 years. I was just sort of thinking about, what I could say, and the first thing that came to my mind is that the Eastwood Church is your church, and that you need to remember that Jesus Christ saved you because He loves you and He wants to have a relationship with you, and that happened in the Eastwood Church, which makes you part of the Eastwood family and part of what God is doing in Eastwood. And truly I do believe the scripture that says you're called for such a time as this. And the Eastwood congregation is a special congregation, special to me, special to Jesus. And God has great destiny and great things in the future to touch the nations. I believe with all my heart that leaders in the Eastwood Church and from the Eastwood Church will touch the nations. That was a promise that God gave me at the very start of the church, and I believe that with all my heart. As I preached it, I believe it. And so I think that the next 10 years are going to be fantastically awesome, and you need to continue to build, continue to do all that God calls you to do, and not be discouraged in the day of small things, because it's a small church at the moment, but it has big impact, it has big potential, and that's the reason why the devil's resisting. And there's many hundreds and hundreds of people that will be the future of the Eastwood congregation. And so I just wanted to say thank you to everybody from the Eastwood Church that ever came along and listened to me preach, and all those who gave their time, their energy, their resource, all those who allowed our family to love them. My wife and kids, I think the boys did a great job, my wife did a great job, and it's a testimony to the Eastwood Church, how accepting they were of us and how encouraging they were of us, and I just want to say thank you for that. And I want to encourage all of you to stay saved, first and foremost, stay focused, and lay hold of all that God has for you. Don't ever settle for anything less. Happy 10th anniversary to Eastwood. Good evening and God bless.
This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is a place where